Good morning. Welcome back. Post-Fed day. Got some really good price action out there so far, so I think we should get some good trading today. First things first, economic events today. We have 8 o'clock in the morning. Bank of England is doing their monetary policy report and the rate hikes. $8:30 in the morning, we have the speech from Governor Bailey. We also have the dollar unemployment claims. And then 10 o'clock, we have ISM services PMI, factory orders. 7:30 in the morning. In about 23 minutes, we have challenger drop cuts. So there's a handful of events today to keep an eye on. What I thought was most funny overnight that I saw as far as the headline is Lagarde came out and is basically just, she's flabbergasted about the Fed's policies. And she said, well, we have to be cautious. She basically said that the Fed's doing her job for her, saying that we're hiking so much that there's going to be a spillover into the Eurozone. And the majority of their rate hikes should be done. So she's basically saying, good job, pal. You're doing my job for me. Because I am an incompetent of doing rate hikes. Anyways, thought that was funny. Looking at the rates. I want to start with the rates first. Because remember what I said yesterday is the day after the Fed meeting is when you get that directional bias on rates, and you're seeing that today. You're seeing that nice continuation, so you should continue to see that bullish breakout here with the rates as we're breaking through 417 here, previous area of resistance for me. Now we're coming up into 425 probably today to retest these previous highs, and then we'll get that continuation through. So it's going to give us some nice equity shorts. Now equities are already dropping overnight, but I think we get a nice drop today. I mean, we should get a nice continuation down, maybe towards 36, like 90 or something. So we should get a nice drop. I'm looking at the 4-hour in here on the equities. Not even oversold yet. Approaching an area of liquidity, so keeping an eye on this whole area here, because this is an area on the 4-hour that we've had a lot of wicks and a lot of rejection before. So as it's trading in this zone here, I'm going to be cautious on any rejections we might get. Looking at the hourly, if I kind of hammer down this zone a little more, right in here, we have a pretty decent area of rejection. If we bring it across as well, pretty strong area of rejection in here. So we're actually approaching it right now. So could be temporary support. What ideally for me, what would happen in the ideal world is we get a rally off of these lows here. And then we run these highs, maybe head up towards like 3,800, and then we fail 3,800 and continue back down. So I want to short, but I don't want to, I'd prefer to get a run of the highs first and then a short. However, doesn't have to. If we can find a pullback even towards like 37.58, I consider taking shorts there as well. But ideally, we run back towards highs, and then I look for shorts as we find some resistance. But a little oversold on that 1 hour, oversold in the 30 and 15 minute a little bit. So I'm seeing a little bit of oversold moves here already on the hourly. So kind of coming in an area of support. So that would be ideal for a little bit of a retracement here for shorts. So I'm going to be looking for shorts and equities today. The dollar, very strong. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Continuing with this nice bullish flag we have going on here, heading back up towards highs of this resistance. 113 was my target for the dollar, and we're hitting 113 right now. So yeah, I'd expect a continuation from here. I mean, we have the rates are behind us now. A nice bullish continuation, so I'd expect us to, if we reject this, at least to maintain 112 and then continue from here. But regardless, today should be a nice bullish continuation. We are a little oversold in the 30-minute, which is where I think right now we'll start seeing a little bit of a pullback and a retracement after rejecting this 113. Come back down towards like 112.4 area, maybe a little steeper, somewhere in this zone here, maybe 112.4 we'll say, and then a rally continuation from there, which that'll give us hopefully the equities bounce that I'm looking for right now. So should have some nice setups coming into play maybe around 8 o'clock as we get this dollar pulling back and equities pop a little bit. So I'm going to maintain only trades in the direction that they should be right now. And obviously, dollar's extremely bullish and equities are extremely weak. So I'm only going to trade in that direction today. Not going to fight the current. Gold. Gold is weak. Yesterday, we had a nice pop, retested this rejection area. That's where I shorted it. And nice big fat rejection, closed with no bottom wick. Today, grabbed a little bit, and now we're popping back down towards these important 1620 lows. Yeah. So looking at price action in here, I'd expect us to find some temporary support as we are seeing the dollar potentially drop. This could give us a temporary breathing area for gold. So what I'd like to see is this is a 4 hour, so we won't see a 4 hour pullback, but looking at like the hourly in here, ideally we see some type of retracement maybe towards VWAP area 1630, retesting this drop down, retesting VWAP, and then we get that continuation down. Although it wouldn't surprise me if we dip these lows first and then get that pullback. And then, but either way, I'm looking for shorts on retracements towards 1630. Oil, kind of just hanging out in a weird zone right now. Not really liking the zone we're in. Really no clean action. We're going to have to fight through. Let me clear some of these drawings. Too many. So we're going to have to fight through this previous area of support and rejection, this 87.80, if we get any shorts are in play. However, it's still, you still see some rejection. It's just going to be a tough area to trade for oil. There's a lot better plays out there today, the equities and gold notably. So not really sure I'm going to mess with oil today, especially with a strong dollar. So really not looking for oil buys, and oil buys are in play for me right now. So I think we see a nice pullback maybe towards 86.40 or 86 even, but there's really no clean move in my opinion off of this rejection zone, deeper rejection zone, another rejection zone. So the only clean play is below like 87 even, but that's a little extended for the day in my opinion. So I'm not going to be trading oil today. Better place to take pound yen. Some nice moves in pound yen. So it's dropping pretty hard off the dollar rate hikes, and we have the Bank of England rate hikes today as well. So could get interesting today. We are running now into this previous high, this previous area of liquidity. So maybe find some temporary support in here. if we do give up this 166.750 zone that we're finding support at right now, most likely going to come down and fill this wick here towards 165.500. But maybe that's not until Bank of England comes out. But if we do find support and continue higher, then it just depends on how we react from the Bank of England. I mean, like, they're expected to raise 75 basis point, and if they do, I mean, it's against the yen, so you're probably gonna pop. I was gonna say, do we really get a pop because the dollar's still, you know, strength? But you gotta remember it's against the yen, and the yen's obviously not rate hiking. So yeah, I mean, I think if we can keep getting better prices here into the Bank of England, and then we can have a nice pop back up towards like 168, 169 area. So I'm not going to trade pound yen until Bank of England comes out, just because it's not worth it, and it could just chop around, and you know, it's made its move already overnight. So two main plays I'll be watching today are gold shorts after we pop a little bit, and equity shorts if we can get a little bit of pop as well. They look like they're both setting up very nicely. Give me 1 second. My coffee is here. I'll be right back. All right, I got my coffee and breakfast. Looks good. All right. Give it a little bit of time to set up here. I'm gonna wait until Challenger job cuts come out at 7:30. I'm gonna have some of my breakfast real quick. If you guys have any questions in the meantime, drop them in the chat. I want to take a I want to take a counter position towards my overall trend. What could be interesting here is dollar's looking more and more ripe for a pullback here. You see this big rejection wick kind of pushing up. We're getting a weaker and weaker 30-minute. Nice bearish candle. So it feels like maybe we'll have one last ditch effort to break the highs here, and then we'll get the pullback. So kind of what I was thinking with gold here is we come down and break these lows, these previous lows, to grab liquidity, and then we rally out of here. So could take some potential longs coming in soon. Watching the dollar and gold here, because if I can see a reversal sign on the dollar here, I'm going to take a counter position on gold. I'm going to look for some gold longs. I'm going to look to take a entry on gold here. I'm going to scale into this one. Yeah, I'm going to scale into this one here as like tier in to see if we can start seeing the dollar roll over. $50 challenger and job cuts. Probably won't make much of a difference. Bank of England set to deliver biggest rate rise in 33 years. Wow. Okay. Previous 67.6, actual 48.3. Pretty big dip there. Hmm. But pretty steady in here though. I'm not going to move the market. All right. We should start seeing a Dixie pullback here after we maybe run these highs, if we run the highs, which will give us that nice push in gold and a nice push in the equities as well. Sitting at a pretty strong area of support on the higher time frames. Big 4-hour liquidity zone here. So once we do get that bottoming action here, which we should get once the dollar finds its high at 113 here, then we should get get a pretty strong push in the equities, because I think we'll get a nice rate in dollar pullback here. But overall, this is a counter trend move, but could get a nice push out of it. We're going to take a stab long. I look for about 15 points on it. Then I'm going to keep an eye on this zone because this 4-hour wick, rejection wick, is right here at 37.36. So I will look to add to my position if we do push that low, but I don't think we do. Let's take a look at the dollar. If we do, it's likely to be the temporary bottom. I think dollar finds a top here. Should get some nice movement on the equities soon. we're just waiting for the Dixie to get that pullback. Maybe we don't get that pullback until the Bank of England comes out. But regardless, I think we do get a decent pullback, and I do think we get a nice pop in the equities. Looking at the 4-hour in here, 4-hour should find some support in this zone here. Very strong area of rejection. So I'm gonna hold my longs, maybe even add here. Seeing some nice divergence here on the equities. I'm going to add to my position. This one's going to be around 21 points, so 16 points and 21 points are the two entries I'm looking to grab. 37 points total. Could probably get more out of it, but maybe 45 points. $15-minute closed. So this is where we should see that bullish engulfing. We should start seeing that pop here. Everything I'm looking at signaling that we should get a nice pop in the equities here. Dollar is showing signs of topping now. So we should start getting a little bit of a pop in equities here. Should start getting that push now. Once the equities can get back above 37.42 is when we should get some more momentum in it. Right above this zone here. Get back above this zone, we should get a nice squeeze back towards VWAP. Gold position starting to move finally. Gold's moving up nice. Equities are starting to push a little bit. Let's start getting those nice moves now. This thing needs a push, man. Slow. There we go. Gold's pushing nice now. Equities will just push as well. That'd be great. Sitting up about 16 pips. $50 left in the hourly close. Fourteen seconds, and then that's right. Let's see. I assume they're going to stick with the 75 basis point hike. Probably see a nice movement with that. All right, let's see if I can pull that up. Yeah. So they did a 75 basis point hike, so in line with the expectations. I think we just grab liquidity on that. Shouldn't I think it's just a liquidity grab. It shouldn't be much of movements. Equities are starting to push back up now. This is the move I expected on it, to be honest. Equities push on it, and the dollar drops. Dollar, I think, is just going to grab liquidity first. Gold's pushing up, so should start seeing a nice push in equities here. Dollar needs to grab his liquidity real quick so the equities can go up. Rates are pulling off. Dollar just needs to follow. What's pound yen doing? Pound yen dropping. Wow. Heading down towards that 165, 500 area that I mentioned earlier. See if we can get this. If we can get this close above 37.42 with the equities, then I think it should be good to go. I'd like to see a 5-minute close above in the next 2.5 minutes. Gold's starting to push up now. Only looking for a 60 pips move on this gold play. Should be nice. Equity starting to push up nice. Just want to see that close above. Rates are pulling off. Dollar might have finished its grab, so it's starting to pull off a little bit here. $45 seconds to the 5-minute close. Seconds. If we can get a close above 37.42, we should be good. Should give us enough momentum to continue up. Very nice close in the 5-minute on ES. I like this for the continuation here. Dollar, nice rejection on the dollar here. Nice rejection on the dollar. Nice liquidity grab here. So we should start seeing that gold and equities push these nice 5-minute closes. Gold's pushing nice back above point of control. Equities above point of control for the morning. Should start seeing that push now. Dollar dropping off. Gold's approaching my take profit. Sitting up around 40, 44 pips. It's pushing nice. Equity's pushing real nice. Gold is about to hit my take profit. All right. Putting the money signs on the screen. Gold hit my take profit. Nice move on gold here. Once equities hit my take profit, then we'll throw some more money around. But gold pushing real nice. Got that nice counter trend push. Nice 60 pip winner on gold here. ES starting to push as well. Equities, I'd like to see this hourly bullish engulfing here because that'll give us this really nice divergence play. So I might be sitting this a little longer than I would have hoped for, but it should play out nice. Maybe like another hour. I'll probably be sitting this for like another hour maybe because I want to see this bullish engulfing here in the next 53 minutes above 37.46, and then we should get a nice push. So we'll see. Pushing real nice now. Nice entry on that second position here. Entered my second position back at this 37.36 area, and I'm now up 10 points on that one. Up around 5 points on the first position. Should get a nice move on this play. Like I said, it's going to require patience because I think it's going to chop around in this area for a little bit until we get that bullish engulf from the hourly and that divergence play. And then we'll get that nice continuation up towards VWAP. So I might not get it until market open. Nicely open. ES should end up working out really nice. Just gonna take some patience this morning, probably into 9 o'clock, nice open. But that's all. I took that gold trade. He's sitting in ES. Only trade I'm gonna take for the day. I'll call it early today because that's it. Seems pretty slow right now. So have a good rest of your day, guys. I'll see you on the 1 o'clock show. Peace.